What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Rail. So in today's video, I want to show you guys this unique play inside of Madden 22. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So thank y'all so much for checking out my content still this late in Madden. Truly, it means a lot to me because my views have been down tremendously. And those of you guys that are still viewing my channel, man, I appreciate y'all so much. But without further ado, man, I want to show you guys my website for those of you guys that haven't seen it yet. All things Madden will be the future for the Madden community. This is so much more than your standard ebook website. This website right here is designed for everything that you love to do in Madden. We know you love tournaments. We know you love to play CFLs. We have money CFLs. We have free CFLs. We even give you reward points for shopping on our website. There's also an amazing feature that we put on there called Request an ebook. Now, this is the exact process that you'll go through when you actually check out, and we also offer a number of payments. So go ahead and head over to allthingsmadden.com to see what all the hype is about. Alright, so the formation that we're in is going to be this normal Y off close. Now the playbook that we're in is the what playbook am I in actually? I believe this is the Giants playbook. Let me see. Yeah, okay, Giants playbook. So I'm in the Giants play. I had to make sure I'm in the Giants playbook. Again, I'm in the Giants offensive playbook. Now, this formation can be found in a lot of other playbooks, but the reason that I like the Giants playbook for this normal Y close off is because they have Y cell, which is the play I'm breaking down today. They also have this wheel switch, which is really good versus cover 2. They have escape, which can bomb different coverages, which I'll get into another part. They have this red zone scissors, double slant. They have this inside zone, and that's pretty much why. And also this RPO zone alert. So they have that, and they have, you know, like I said, these passing plays. So I believe the Giants is one of the best offensive playbooks as far as, you know, normal Y off close. But the Chiefs is a close second, but I just like this one a little bit better. But anyways, the only play I'm talking about today is going to be this Y cell. This play is actually really good, surprisingly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off in dollar, and I'm going to show you guys versus, you know, what it looks like versus cover 3, even though I wouldn't run it versus cover 3. I'm just going to show you all the coverages. Essentially, I'm going to show you cover 3, I'm going to show you cover 2, what it looks like versus cover 4 drop, and then I'm actually going to show you inside of a 3-3-5 wide. I'm going to show you what it looks like versus a cover 4 show 2 type of defense. So if they wanted to play a match style defense like that. And then I'm going to lastly show you out of nickel normal, and I'm going to show you what it looks like versus cover 4 quarters, and I'm going to show you what it looks like versus cover 6, which is, you know, another typical match coverage. So got a lot to talk about, man. So let's go on and get started with cover 3. Now, this is, I would not run this versus cover 3. I just want you to hear me out. I would never run this against cover 3. I just simply want to show you what it looks like if they happen to call cover 3, you know. So that's essentially all. Now, right, you said we got cover 3, but for the setup, you actually want to take circle. You want to smart route his route to where it looks like this. And you want to take X and put him on a streak, and technically that's all you need to do. Now, if you want another sub variation, you can take triangle, put him on a little baby in route, and you can have a read between this baby in route and this flat route, excuse me. So this is probably the setup I'll use. Now I think match coverage I have to leave the hitch there, but I'll let you know when we get there, because normally I just leave the guy on the hitch. I normally just only smart route circles route, put X on the streak right here, and then normally I just snap the ball like that. So anyways, let me go ahead and show you why I like this play so much. So cover 3 is not going to be anything pretty. It's just a simple double read concept against cover 3. That's exactly how you would want to read it. But the nice route about that is the circle route. But unfortunately, if they put an outside third, then this route is almost useless. But it's good against everything else other than that, and I'll show you that here. But anyways, against cover 3, if you see cover 3, this is what it'll look like. So notice where this corner is. That's really important for you to notice where he's at. Notice how we can't throw that. So anytime that route is not open, which you'll understand why I'm telling you this now, anytime this route is not open, you'd want to make just a double read between this route right here and then this route right here. You just want to make that double read, or you can leave him on the hitch and make that hitch read if you like, but trust me, you don't want to do that. Now, next thing I want to show you is cover 2. Now, this can potentially bomb cover 2. You just want to make sure you have your fastest player right here, which is what I should have said in the beginning, but make sure whoever your fastest receiver is, I don't care about overall, make sure he goes right here, because this route, it's almost really hard to get pressed. Now, I know he's on a line of scrimmage, but from what I found out, as long as your wide receiver number 1's there and he's fast, you're good. That's why I have Marquise Brown. I think he's really good with this. Anyways, excuse me. Cover 2, most people will press. Jesus, my throat's dry. But most people will press and cover 2. And so this is the setup that, like I told you guys right here. Now, you just want to drift out the pocket, hit circle. Now, as long as this guy right here is faster than their safety, then you're gonna be really good. Now, so right here, basically, you just want to drift out the pocket and you want to throw it open to the sideline. Now, notice how right there we have that much room, and they will not be able to zone drop that. They won't. So that's why I said speed is going to be important. And also, the reason I said speed doesn't. The reason I said overall doesn't matter and speed is more important here is because 9 times out of 10 they're going to be zone dropping in some type of fashion, and I will show you what it looks like versus cover 2 press, because I just want to show you that they're actually not going to really press that guy out there, but this throw is still going to be the same type of throw. So you just want to practice that, and notice how much space we have. So that lets you know right there that they actually won't be able to click on that and pick it. So now you might be wondering, okay, well, what if they play this style of defense right here? I'll show you in a second, hold on. So what if they play this style of defense right here, and maybe they call, you know, pass and they press or something, you know. So just kind of want to just, you know, show you that it doesn't really matter because this route, so that middle third isn't going to really matter because they're going to be holding on to X's route, so it's still going to be the same type of throw, as you can tell. It's all a timing based throw. Now right there it was a little closer just because we didn't get the throw animation we like. So what I recommend you, if you want to run this particular play, please make sure you have a strong arm quarterback, somebody like a Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes style. Don't try to do this with, you know, somebody like, you know, Sam Darnold or something. No, don't try to do that with him, you know. But anyways, where I like this play at is cover 4 drop. Now, this is a perfect play to run versus cover 4 drop because it is actually a cover 4 drop beater. And I'll show you what it looks like versus off coverage first, then I'll show you what it looks like versus press. So what's going to happen is notice how that quarter out there is actually going to kind of glitch out, and now we're going to be able to throw it and then get a one-play touchdown. So that's why I said speed is king with this particular route concept. So again, I'll show you cover 4 drop here one more time and just show you what it looks like versus off. And I like to run it 2 times in a row so you guys don't think it's fluke. Just want to show you that he still won't respect it, and just notice how we're going to have a step on him. And well, that time he is playing a little closer, but I think it's because I put my slot receiver on the in route. Let me try it again, because normally, like I said, I like to keep him on the hitch, but I like the in route because it makes the user have to respect down low a little bit more, but it could be messing up the timing of the story. We'll see right here though. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, with that in route, it's actually forcing that quarter to actually play properly, and I'll show you that here right now, that if we go back to what we were doing before with triangle, leaving them on the hitch. So we leave him on the hitch, we take circle, smart router, take square, take X, put him on a streak, and then we're going to snap the ball. So notice how now he's actually going to get glitched out. Well, not too bad, but we're still able to burn him essentially. So leave the hitch. It works a lot better with the hitch because that in route, I believe, is forcing that quarter to play more on the top, over the top of him. And I'm going to run it for you just literally one more time because, like I said, I like to get it 2 times in a row. And this is how I normally like to run it. I was just kind of testing out, but notice how that time is still going to basically put him behind us, and then we're able to throw that ball out there. So we can literally just keep doing that all day. So leave him on the hitch. I think that's a lot better for all of us if we do that. So anyway, last thing I want to show you cover 4 drop is if we press, because you guys are wondering. Now, in practice mode, this guy right here is actually causing Marquise Brown to not be able to get a clean release with this particular formation. And you'll see what I mean in a second. So if your opponent, if you notice that circle does not get off clean, then it's not going to be open. I just want you to make sure you understand that. So let's look at circle. So notice how he gets bumped and bumped. If that happens, literally just don't do that. Don't throw a pick like I did, but literally just throw the ball away if the user isn't right there. Make that read because that route cannot be bumped. That's what I will say. If you notice that route gets bumped, then it's not going to be good. Okay, so I need to make sure you know that. So right here, kind of look what happens. How the cornerback, you notice how the cornerback gets glitched out. Basically, notice how he's kind of doing this little shuffle, and then he gets glitched out, but then he gets like just kind of redirected over the top. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm able to play it now. So if that happens, literally just you know, make your reads accordingly, even if you wanted to just kind of come back and throw this maybe, or playmaker this guy, or, you know, just whatever you want to read. I recommend just rolling out the pocket and then just making the user have to choose between your quarterback and this in route. That's what I would recommend you do. But if that guy gets bumped, please make sure you know not to throw that. I just wanted to make sure I did get that out there. But you definitely can throw, like if he presses. So I'm actually gonna take this guy and move him out a little bit, and the only reason I'm doing that just to show you that if that guy is not there for some reason, then this throw is still possible. I just want you to know. Jesus Christ, my throat, I'm sorry y'all, but I just want y'all to see that it doesn't matter, because notice how that curl flat actually did not get over there. I got him, sorry y'all. I don't know what's going on in my throat, but anyways, I just want y'all to see that it doesn't matter. That's all I wanted you to see. It doesn't matter. So notice how the purple actually doesn't touch him that time, and notice how this guy is still going to get glitched out. That's all I wanted you to pay attention to, because it all matters on where they have the purple. A lot of formations won't have it exactly like that. So moving forward, now I don't run that against man coverage. Okay, with this setup that I'm showing you, it's not good against man coverage. So please do not run this. If you guys want to see more on this offense, I will be happy to dive deeper. But for this is just simply talking about everything other than man coverage. So let's actually go to nickel 3-3-5 wide, which is really common formation, and we're going to go to cover 4 show 2, and I'm going to spy these two just so I can have enough time. Here we go, cover 4 show 2. Now I'm going to set it up the same exact way, and what you're going to be able to realize is that we're going to be able to bomb this for a one-play touchdown. All you want to do is pass lead it right back inside, and then you'll be able to burn them every single time. Now you're going to be tempted to throw that ball outside. I know you. You're gonna be tempted to throw the ball outside. Don't do that, okay? Because if you do that, then you might actually throw a pick on this. I know it looks open. I'll show you what happens if we throw an outside pass lead, because like I said, it looks open. It looks like you want to go ahead and throw that ball now, but if you throw it now, just be careful. Like right there, we got a good animation, but sometimes they actually can come back and play it. So just be careful with that. It's a lot easier just to pass lead that ball in the middle of the field. Now, I do want to show you, I didn't mean to click on that. Let's go and reset it. All right, so I want to show you what it looks like versus press, because I know you might be thinking, you know, it might not work versus press, but this play is just that good that it really does. This little route is that good. So what's going to be cool, like I said, you want to pass lead that ball back inside, and just look at how much separation that is. That's what I was trying to explain to you. If you throw that ball inside, you're going to have a touchdown just about every single time. And just notice how basically the reason I said speed is king on this particular route. Notice how he doesn't really do like a press animation. Notice how he doesn't press him, right? So he's gonna let him go, even though we are pressing and we are zone drop. We're not zone dropping. So notice how he's just gonna be able to skate right by him. That's why I said whoever your fastest guy is, make sure he goes right there. So last thing I want to show you is cover 4 quarters, and I want to show you cover 6 because that's all this playbook has in it. And I am in the multiple defensive playbook in case you guys are just curious. But we're gonna go to cover 4 quarters, and then we'll talk about cover 6, and then that will be the video. So let me know if you guys like this style of videos better if I break it down like play by play and just show you literally every coverage that I can think of with one setup. Because I'm running out of ideas, man. To be honest with you guys, I'm running out of ideas because you know, Madden 23 is right around the corner. A lot of you guys don't want to see Madden 22 stuff, but anyways, this is cover 4 quarters, and cover 4 palms will play similarly, but they just don't have cover 4 palms in this particular playbook. But like I said, the same reads are still going to be available, and that circle route, like I said, is just that good. So quickly, I'll show you what it looks like versus press coverage, because you might be curious if they'll actually press that receiver right there. So remember, don't forget to also smart route circles route. That's extremely important. But they just really don't play it good. Now you can always pass lead that in the middle, just like that. And now that time they play a little better versus press. So just, you know, that's where it's all about speed is versus press. So I'll show you that one more time. And it's not just the automatic versus press. It's just if your guy is faster than that DB, then you'll actually be able to have a one-play touchdown. And it all just depends on what type of animation. So a lot of times, like I said, I like to pass lead the inside, and that's going to help him get a step on it. So notice how even though J. Alexander's lighting up, we'll still be able to catch that ball. So now cover 6. Last one I want to talk about. This one's a little hard because it's weird. It's going to look like you have a wide open dot, but it's really not. If they have the cover 6 like this, then it plays a little weird. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we're going to take circle, put them on a streak. We're going to smart route circles route, and then we're going to snap the ball. Now, just kind of pay attention to X, right? So he got bumped right there, so it's not a good example right now. Now, if that guy gets bumped, then it's not exactly where we want it, but we still could have threw circle. But I just want to show you why I say that. And like I said, practice mode, they do a lot of weird stuff, like a lot of bumps and stuff like that don't really happen that much in game. So just keep that in mind too. But if you get to clean release, you know, just like you see, so notice how X, you're gonna be like, real X is wide open, but it's actually extremely hard to throw that. Now obviously you're like, real, you threw that ball way late. Yes, it's because I want to go into replay really quick and just tell you when it looks like it's open, but it's kind of weird to throw this pass. But anyways, the best way to throw it is actually right now. Honestly, you might be like, you know, why not let them go a little further? And I'll show you that, and you'll understand it here in a second. But one thing I want you to understand too is you can still throw this ball. So notice how he's kind of playing it like this, and you can throw this ball on the inside. They actually can let you throw that, and I'll throw that here in a second. But I just want to show you that this guy does get glitched out right here, and we're going to have this space out here. But the problem is that it's a really hard throw to make, honestly. And you might think it's easy, but they actually let this guy play both of these routes. And like I said, I'll spend about the next 3 minutes just kind of going over every scenario and why I say what I say. Just so you can actually understand versus cover 6 that it's kind of, you know, you have to kind of throw it either hot or not throw it at all. Either you have to throw X hot or you have to throw circle like a cover 2 beater that I was showing you. So that's just it. So like I said, I'll show you hot real quick. So you can throw that hot, but just notice how fast they let them react. And so a lot of times you want a possession catch that immediately, but that's a scary read too, because a lot of times the user is going to be sitting right over the middle. So a lot of times circle is going to be the best way to go, because a lot of times the user will run with X a lot of times if they're playing cover 6, because a lot of times people play zone, when people play match, so you want to use their 3-rec. So a lot of times that route is going to go right by their face, so they're going to run with it a lot of times. But in the event that they don't, I still want to show you the circle route, because that's still going to be the money maker. Now this route right here is kind of hard. You can tell right there, it all just depends on what type of animation you get and how far your quarterback can throw the ball out there. But if you have speed, then he'll be able to go out there and get it. Now one other thing I want to show you too is a different angle on this. So let's say that let's say we run it again, and let's say we want to drift to the left side of the pocket to try to get X more open. So just notice how hard of a throw that is. So notice how the other safety slid, and just notice how Adrian Amos is able to come back and make a play on it. So like I was telling you guys, it seems like the best thing to do is still look at circle, or if the user is just so worried about triangle or something, then you can actually throw circle hot, you know, if that makes sense. Not circle, excuse me, you can throw X hot. So like I said, that's the best thing. So even right here, maybe not, see, notice how quick he plays that. So I'm gonna try it one more time, and I'm gonna try to just show you like what happens if you throw it like in this little window. You'll see the window I'm talking about here in a second if you haven't already seen it. So let's go ahead and set it up right here. Now, like I said, as soon as that safety slides, you can throw it, but notice how he gets bumped, and it's gonna let him play it correctly. So that's just something that you have to be aware of. But I'm running one more time because I'm not getting the great example that I want, and then if it doesn't work, it's fine, then we'll just go ahead and end the video right there. But like I said, they don't bump and all this in game mode like they're doing now. But anyways, if they do, then just, you know, okay, cool. But anyways, you're gonna be like I said, it's just it's weird because like the minute he slides, you actually won't be able to have that throw right out the gate. And I'm just getting terrible examples here, but anyways, man, I don't want to keep running the same setup. You guys will be able to go in practice mode and see exactly what I'm talking about. But like I said, it's changing. But anyways, man, just hit circle right out the gate. Just look at circle. Don't get so hung up on the tight end, because a lot of times the user will be covering that anyways, because nobody's gonna let a wide open person go across their face. So just make the same throw as a cover 2. So notice how we get a step, and then a lot of times they're gonna let you pass lead this ball to the outside, and then normally you'll be able to click on a possession catch. That's what I recommend you do. But anyways, man, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.